Okay, guys, this your boy, the best in the world, 1989. Check out my YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. Great news videos, great Tigertrons, great WWE 2K16 gameplay. I'm finna do my WWE 2K17 gameplay. I already pre-ordered the game, so hopefully either the first day it drop or the second day it drop, I will have my first episode of Universe Mode up. So look out for that. So right now I'm here to talk about WWE's Clash of the Champions pay-per-view, the first pay-per-view since the draft for the Raw brand, and it was in what was it, Indiana, where the Indiana Pacers play. So let's get into it. So first you have the pre-show, Nia Jax versus Alicia Fox, which we already knew Nia Jax was going to take that one. It wasn't that long of a match. It ended pretty fast, quicker than I thought it would have. Well, actually, it lasted a little bit longer than I thought it would have. I told a couple of people. I even told my boy, shout out to Jones Street TV, that I thought it would be pretty tight if Nia Jax was beating down Alicia Fox after the match, and then Paige music dropped, and an anti diva, anti woman, whatever you want to call her, came down. Paige returned and helped save her friend Alicia Fox from a beatdown. But obviously that didn't happen because me, I always think better than the WWE. But anyway, let's get into the pay per view. So we start the night off with your WWE World Tag Team Champions, The New Day, going against my boys Anderson and Gallows. Too sweet to the club. The club. This was the first match that I seen the club since coming to the WWE, not New Japan. I watched their New Japan stuff, but since they came to the WWE, where they was in a tag team match and they dominated. I mean, I know they dominated the Usos, but not like this. Like, man, they had the New Day on the ropes. You know what I mean? There was moments where they hit the magic, not the magic killer, the boot of doom, and I thought, yo, maybe we can have new tag team champions. And the thing is, here's the thing: I wanted the club to win this match. I did not want the New Day to win this match. Let me tell you something. I ain't got nothing against the New Day. I'm a fan of the New Day. New Day do rock, and I'm a fan. But the problem is, I think the New Day had the tag team titles for far too long, and I think that the club should have walked out with the tag team championship. I mean, think about it. You got AJ Styles as your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, my favorite wrestler, by the way. Then you had have Anderson and Gallows win the tag team titles. But no, instead you have the New Day retain the tag team titles. But why? Like, dude, the New Day is so over right now. They don't even need the tag team championships. They can do without them. I mean, yeah, this marked what their 400-day reign now. So the question that leaves you now is, what does this leave for Anderson and Gallows? What does this leave the club? Like I said, if I was in control of booking, I would let the club have one more match tomorrow night on Raw and say we get this match because the New Day cheated. The New Day won, by the way, because Xavier Wood hit Anderson in the face with Francesca too, and then he got hit with the big ending or the midnight hour. I can't remember which one it was, and that was it. So I can, if I was Mick Foley, I'll let the club get one more rematch on Raw. The club wins that rematch. Then they fight the New Day again at Hell in a Cell. Club wins there. They go on to feud with somebody, and the New Day either, disbands or they go do something else. Or you have the club Anderson and Gallows jump ship to SmackDown with AJ Styles, and they start dominating the whole SmackDown locker room. Either one way or another, WWE, please don't drop the ball with the club. Now, the next match was the Cruiserweight Championship. The Brian Kendrick, a legend, versus Suicide TJ Perkins. And this match was a great Cruiserweight match. I'm not going to say it was the best Cruiserweight match, but it was a great match for what it's worth. And from the time they were given, it was a great match. That match right there got me back into the pay-per-view. I'm like, okay, T.J. Perkins still your cruiserweight champion, which I knew that was going to happen because he just got the belt. It would make no sense to drop. But I like at the ending where instead of getting a handshake, the Brian Kendrick headbutted him. I like this little heel type gimmick from the Brian Kendrick. But yeah, man, that match was great. The crowd started to get into it. There was let's go Perkins, let's go Kendrick chants. So that was a good match to get me back into it because I was like I said I was hyped about the tag match, but then when the New Day won, I was like, are you serious? So it kind of took the feel out of it. So then we went on to Cesaro versus Sheamus. What a match! Possibly say one of the best matches of the night. These guys were tearing down the house. There was counter after counter, moves after moves. Both men giving it their best shot. The crowd chanting, "This is awesome." They were on the edge of their seats. I was on the edge of my seat. I didn't know who was gonna win. I'm like, are they gonna do like the NBA and have Cesaro come back and win this whole series, or is Sheamus finna win this series and Cesaro jump ship to SmackDown? I was hyped, but then the match ended in a draw. Like, 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 really, WWE? Come on, Vince. Really, that's how we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this match in a draw. This match had the crowd hyped. It had the people at home hyped. Sheamus and Cesaro were tearing down the roof. I haven't been impressed with a Sheamus match in a long time, but I was impressed in this one. And then it ends with a count out. I mean, not a count out, a draw because both men can't get to their feet. The referee stopped the match like, dude, the crowd were chanting Foley, Foley, because they wanted Foley to come out and restart this match. And it never happened. So I'm like, this is how you're going to end the best of 7 series? You're going to end this match like that. Another reason, the pay-per-view was up, then it starts sinking to me again. Like, bro, are you serious? Then we moved on to Sami Zayn versus Jericho. Y2J, Sami Zayn, good match. It wasn't as good as the Sheamus match, but it was good for what it was worth. I like the ending where Sami Zayn ran into the Code Breaker. It was pretty dope. I know a lot of people like, man, why Sami Zayn lose the match? I didn't even think he was going to lose that match. I thought Sami Zayn was going to take the win, but he didn't. But he did put on the show. I still love his Blue Thunder Bomb. Like, that's one of my moves, man. That move is dope. But I said, for that match, I thought it was pretty good for what it was worth. But then we went on to the match that I was waiting for. Charlotte versus one of my favorites, Bayley, versus my favorite women's wrestler. Some people, I like to call her my bae, just like half of you people out there, or your wife, like half of you people out there in YouTube land or watching this video. Sasha Banks, the baddest, the boss. I wanted her to win. I was on my seat. I had my legit boss chain on. I was wearing the shirt. I was ready to go. I was turned up. And the match was good. It was a great match. And I'm thinking, okay, Bayley's not going to win this match. She just got here. I feel like if she got the title right then and there, it would have been too soon. But I know Bayley's going to get the title down the line. I can't wait to see that. But I'm like, Sasha needs this victory. But instead, Charlotte walks out as your winner. I'm like, are you serious? There has been 2 triple threat matches this year with the championship on the line from the 4 horsewomen, and both times Charlotte walked out the winner. Really? Really, WWE? Really? Now, the only way I can benefit from this match is if tomorrow night on Raw or Monday on Raw, Sasha gets a rematch. She beats her, and then they have a rematch at Hell in a Cell, and Sasha beats her then, goes on the feud, because I'm still thinking WWE is trying to set up Sasha versus Bayley for the championship at WrestleMania. But if Sasha doesn't get involved in this title picture no more after tonight until another few months, who's Charlotte going to fight? Who? But come on, WWE. Like, really, man? Like, come on. Then we had, what was next? The United States Championship match. Rusev versus Roman. Crowd was booing Roman as usual. Some people loved them. They was going for Rusev. And here's the thing. I know most of y'all don't like Roman Reigns out there because y'all think he was pushed too fast and that he's nothing but a Cena 2.0. And you already know me. I'm not a fan of John Cena. I think I respect him outside the ring, but in the ring, he's nothing but trash to me. But the point is, I've been impressed with Roman Reigns lately, man. Like, he's starting to get better in the ring for me. Like, he's starting to get better in the ring, and I'm starting to be impressed. So Roman Reigns walks out of Clash of Champions as your new United States champion. And it was a great match. I mean, yeah, he pulled a Super Cena like move and escaped Russo's submission hold. But Lana, she pulled the referee out with Roman speared Russo. The crowd was happy about it. Then she gets ejected, and the other half of the crowd was happy about it. But Roman Reigns wins the championship, and now he's a Triple Crown winner. He's a WWE champion before. He's the United States champion before, and he's also the tag team champion. So he's a Triple Crown champion. But like I said, that was a pretty good match. And then we go on to the main event. The Kevin Owens show. One of my favorites, KO, versus another favorite of mine, the architect, the man, Seth Rollins. And I was ready for this match to steal the show. And it was okay. It was an okay match. I expected more, but it was okay. I liked the little spots where both Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins did the DX annual suck it tunt. But the ending was stupid, bro. Like, you had Chris Jericho come out and just keep interfering. I thought it was just gonna be one simple interfere. I thought he was gonna run down, jump on the apron. Seth Rollins hits some KO, sets him up from behind, pump up powerbomb 1, 2, 3. Instead, we had Jericho running back and forward. We had the referee get taken out. We had Stephanie come out with another referee, and then Seth Rollins distracted. He turns around, gets pumped up powerbomb 1, 2, 3. Like, that's how you gonna end Clash of the Champions, bro? I thought I was watching Monday Night Raw, bro. Like, that's how bad that ending was. And so I go back and I say this. Clash of the Champions had great matches. But stupid endings, bro. Stupid bookings. I mean, the show ended and it made me think, am I actually watching a pay-per-view or am I watching Raw? Because that's how it felt. It didn't even feel like a pay-per-view. Now, the difference between SmackDown Live with Backlash and Clash of the Champions, I know what a lot of you going to say. And like I just said, yeah, SmackDown Live didn't have as many great matches as Raw. Like I said, Cesaro match was good. The triple threat match was good. What else was good? Like I said, the cruiserweight match was good. The tag team match was good for what it was worth. And the main event was good for what it was worth. Well, okay for what it's worth. So yeah, those 5 pretty good matches. And then the SmackDown pay-per-view, only really good matches to me was AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose in the 6-pack women's match. But that's not the point. SmackDown did something with their pay-per-view. They had exciting moments. You had new tag team champions, new women's champion, new WWE world champion, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Whilst Raw, you had one new champion, which is Roman Reigns. But the rest of the show, the booking didn't feel new. It felt like the same Raw episodes that we have been watching for the last 3 to 4 years, while SmackDown's pay-per-view felt fresh. It felt brand new. It felt like something like maybe even an NXT type pay-per-view. So if you ask me, to be honest, who won the first pay-per-view, Backlash or Clash of the Champions, I'm going to go with Backlash. But, like I said, if I have to rate this pay-per-view, Clash of the Champions, out of a 10, just because the matches, I would give it a 5, man. I would give it a 5.5. Just because of how good the matches were. The booking was bad. If the right people would have won and the booking was better, I think it could have been better than Backlash. But to me, it was not. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not even hyped for Raw tomorrow. Like I said, the only way I'm going to enjoy Raw tomorrow is if Sasha Banks get a rematch on Raw. A fair one-on-one rematch with no Bayley. or the club gets a rematch on Raw. If those two things do not happen, or they don't even happen at Hell in the Cell, like I said, I'm not hyped for Raw tomorrow. I'm more hyped for SmackDown Tuesday than Raw. Like I said, man, this is just my opinion, okay? I don't want nobody to get mad, you know, talk down on me for, giving you my opinion. But in the comments, I want y'all to give me y'all opinion, man. I want y'all to know. Do y'all think Raw was pay-per-view Clash of the Champions was better, or SmackDown Live's pay-per-view Backlash was better? I want to know which was y'all favorite matches? What do y'all rate this pay-per-view out of a 10? Were y'all happy with it, or were y'all disappointed? Like I said, man, for the match card, it was a great match card, but just a disappointing result. I'm out. I'm the best in the world. Too sweet to all of y'all. Subscribe.